Okay, this is my presentation, and it is on the bias in the media of citizenship by me, by Marco Adams. This is my thesis statement, but it's kind of in like shrunken form because the whole thing was just it was pretty long. So this is just a short bit of it, but it captures the main points. To continue to grant children of undocumented immigrants the right of American citizenship. Here we have pros and the cons, and this will steer back into the bias state after I'm done. The pros can lead to better education for the immigrants, like if they went to school and stuff. Less harsh life conditions. So obviously, they want a better life when they come here. So they come here to escape the less hard to escape the hardship of their life there from wherever they came from. More options to succeed. There's more there's more ways that you can better yourself and become a better person here in the States than less fortunate countries of their origin. And the cons, the population skyrockets. There's supposedly a bigger crime rate, and a big thing is that the citizens here are unhappy with that. And so this all ties in to being biased because yes, there are pros to having the immigrants here, but people just want to stick to the cons because that's what like like the news stations tell them. What they see on like Twitter or Facebook is just bad stuff about them, but they don't realize that there's also pros to them being here as well. Okay, the next slide is social media. Social media has a bias meaning behind citizenship. They'd often track the social media accounts of green card holders as well as naturalized citizens. I feel like that's really biased because like let's say they want to come here and they want to be free, but but you but you have like government officials tracking their every move, and I just don't feel like that's right because it's land of the free. And if you have your green card, then like obviously you didn't come over here like illegally. And this is my sites that I got the information from. 14th Amendment plays a big role in this subject I'm talking about. Bias reasonings in the birthright of a citizen when it comes to the 14th Amendment, as it pertains to say, in quote, to the U.S. Constitution ratified in 1868, granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including former slaves, and guaranteed all citizens equal protection of the laws. End quote. Um, yeah, but when it comes to the birth that comes from undocumented immigrants, people do not seem to like that. It is a pretty biased statement since they are okay with the amendment, but not once it comes to it. Like once once it comes to it being done. And these are also the sites I have cited down. I've gotten my info from. Let's see, news channels. There are also many news stations that tend to be more biased than others. One that comes to mind is Fox News, especially talking about this type of topic. They tend to not care about undocumented immigrants, as that meaning their own kids as well. And this is a quote I got from a website from Fox News. Today, politicians on all levels are weighing in on immigration policies and ways to protect our borders. And that was by Manny Alvarez of Fox News. And I was just like, I feel like, yes, we need to protect our borders, but if a family is already over here and they have a baby, then that baby should not have to carry his or her parents' mistakes or burdens. And in my eyes, it like the baby should become a citizen of the U.S. because I just do not find that right. Like the baby do, doesn't know that it's illegal. They like it can't fend for itself. So I just feel like there just comes a time where that will be like this. There comes a time where this what's the word where this subject just drops and it's okay for babies that are born to just automatically become a citizen of this country. And right here, you have another site where the Fox News site where I have found my information from, and that is the end of my slideshow.